Well, if you're looking for a little holiday magic to start your day, you don't have to go too far. The historic Hotel Bethlehem is, of course, already sparkling with its famous Christmas decorations.
69 News reporter Sydney Kay is live there this morning with a look at how it's transformed into a winter wonderland. Good morning, Sydney.
Good morning, guys. Yes, this makes me feel a lot better covering because I have a secret. I decorated for Christmas last weekend, but the historic Hotel Bethlehem blows my house out of the water. I mean, it is just stunning. We're up on the second floor here. You can just see the beautiful lobby. We also have Kelly Ronalds right here with us. Kelly, thank you so much for joining us. I mean, you were just telling me before this, being with Hotel Bethlehem for some time, within the last 15 years was really when those little details and the beauty really started to get noticed.
And started to really kind of create a Christmas destination. Yeah. And, you know, my staff, I have the front desk team as part of my umbrella of responsibility, and watching the amount of people who come in to take their annual Christmas photos. And so we really wanted to make sure that they had something special every year. You know, we were built as a community hotel, and we continue to really kind of embrace that, right? And so we start in January. Joanne Haynes, one of our owners, they go to market and decide what the decor is going to look like, and we make changes every single year, so your Christmas pictures every year look a little different.
And it looks absolutely stunning. Something like this, you walk in, it's warm. It's like walking as if into an extension of your own home, and that's, I imagine, the goal. Like you said, you're for the community, and you want people to stop in and take those holiday photos.
We do, and you know, and people come and stay year after year for Christmas, and you get families that have moved away that come back to visit their families at Christmas. So we really want them to feel that spirit. And I tell people all the time, we'll have thousands, literally thousands of people on the streets and in the hotel, and it's a long, you know, 12, 14-hour day, and you know, you're working 6 days a week, but when you walk out of here, you still feel that Christmas spirit. Yeah. And it's just, you know, it's warm, and like you said, and really watching them put the decorations up, it takes 30 days. It's 1,000 man-hours between the decorating team from Anthony's Sierra Designs and our engineering team, led by Marcos, that really do the heavy lifting for them. It's just, it's unbelievable. Every day you walk in, something different. It's like opening that little door every day to the Advent calendar.
It's special for everyone, including workers like yourself. And I mean, if looking out into the lobby right now, which is what our viewers are seeing, how would you even describe this in one word? I know that's a really hard question.
It is a very hard question. You know, I think it's so special, and it's really, you know, I think it pulls at your heart. I mean, I love that we can work in a space where, you know, people come in and see the nativity. And I have to tell you, there's a debate. I've had people get mad at me at Christmas time about whether, you know, the infant should be in or out before Christmas Eve. So it becomes a debate. You know, I just think it's spectacular, but not in a, I don't know how to say this, but not in a gaudy way. It's really, I think, you said it earlier, I'm going to use that word a lot. I think it's very warm.
It's very warm. You said special, spectacular, magical, honestly, as well. When I think, Kelly, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We'll be showing off much more of the hotel that'll be coming up. But guys, pretty spectacular seeing this, right?
Oh, yeah. They know how to do Christmas. It's beautiful. Well, if you're looking for a little holiday magic to start your day, you don't have to go too far. The historic Hotel Bethlehem is already sparkling with its famous Christmas decorations.
69 News reporter Sydney Kay is live this morning there with a look at how it's transformed into a winter wonderland. Sydney, good morning.
Good morning, guys. I have to be honest, this is my first time inside Hotel Bethlehem during the holidays, and it's like walking into a Christmas movie. It's absolutely beautiful, and so much planning goes into it from one brain, a couple of brains, but also mainly one. Anthony Sierra here with Anthony Sierra Designs. Anthony, thank you so much for joining us. I mean, this looks so stunning, and how do you go about planning to design an entire hotel for the Christmas season?
Well, thank you so much for having me. And, you know, it takes a lot. It takes a lot of months of planning and thinking. And, you know, it's not just Christmas. You know, this is this is a lot of activities. There's a lot of weddings and parties, and there's a lot of events that aren't Christmas related. So, you know, we have to keep that in mind. But we also have to keep in mind, you know, keep evolving and keeping the decor changing every year. So it's kind of like a tour almost. You know, I want families to come here, and, you know, they have a lot of traditions that they come here to see the decor and, you know, gatherings and take their photos in front of the Christmas tree. So it's a lot to keep up with.
And you were telling me, because this is your third year decorating now, you actually have a list of things to do next year. You're staying on top of it.
Yes. You know, it's kind of sad. As I'm decorating, I'm literally thinking what to do next year. So, you know, it's a lot to keep up on. Yeah.
Hey, you're being prepared, but you're the expert, which is why I have to ask you. I said it already. I admitted it. I'm a little crazy with Christmas, which you said you are too, which is why we're people. But I was like, I need some tips from an expert. So you have an arrangement here. What are some tips when it comes to maybe putting together an arrangement for your home?
Well, I kind of started here with a nice neutral base, just green pine. And, you know, I like to keep a neutral base just because that way you can take it anywhere you want. If, you know, for example, this great little flocked pick, you want to have like a little snowy effect. And a lot of times you have to really consider balance and scale and texture to an arrangement to keep it interesting. And, you know, like for scale, like these berries, for example, they're a little bit larger than, you know, what's already in there. So just to add a little bit more depth and interest. And then, you know, some great other picks here at the hotel, at the shop. You can get them yourself. Frosted wintry snowflakes. We have frosted pine. So, you know, and a lot of times I never keep these whole. You know, you get wire cutters and break them apart and kind of disperse it evenly. Like, I love symmetry, so, and also like an odd number of things, like 3s or 5s, or yeah.
The odd numbers of things. I never thought about that. Wow. Okay, some really great tips, Anthony. Thank you so much. I feel like now I need to go to some kind of store, decorating store, whether it be, you know, an art shop or something. Right down. Perfect. All right, guys. I'm not going to be back at the station later. I'm going to be downstairs. I need to put together an arrangement. I mean, I think this would look beautiful in my living room. But Anthony, thank you so much again. You have to check out Hotel Bethlehem. Would you guys make an arrangement like this? Maybe add some frosted branches, maybe?
Oh, looks so pretty. I don't know if I could make it look that pretty, but I would definitely want one.
You would definitely want one, yeah.
So good job, Sydney.
That's why I want Anthony to do it for me.
Yeah, we need Anthony. Yeah, thank you so much. Well, if you're looking for a little holiday magic to start your day, you don't have to go far. The historic Hotel Bethlehem is already sparkling with its famous Christmas decorations.
Sydney Kay is live there this morning with a look at how it's transformed into a winter wonderland. Good morning, Sydney.
Good morning, guys. It is absolutely stunning here inside Hotel Bethlehem for their beautiful Christmas displays. I mean, it just goes on and on. Every room, every floor, it's amazing. But it is a teamwork when it comes to putting this all together. And then, of course, people just wanting to come out in crowds and get into that holiday spirit, you know? Well, that's why I'm joined by Kelly and Anthony here. Thank you both so much for joining us. Kelly, working with Hotel Bethlehem for the last 15 years. I was asking you, a lot of people come here because you were saying people take Christmas cards here. Is there a way to kind of avoid lines or maybe those crowds ahead of the holiday season?
There is. And, you know, we're going to be fully decorated by tonight or tomorrow. Tonight. Just checking. And so, you know, recommending coming like Monday through Thursday, kind of avoiding those weekend throngs. And also that kind of gets you away from events, because if brides are in the lobby and we're trying to get them down the aisle for their wedding ceremony, we'll kind of hold people from coming in the building just for temporarily. So I would certainly recommend during the week, or always make a dining reservation. You're in.
You're in. You walk in, you say, I'm ready to eat, but I'm also looking at these beautiful designs.
Right.
And those designs, Anthony, Sierra Designs, Anthony, I have been talking to you all morning. I go, I am just so happy you're here with us, because you haven't slept last night. You have been working through the night, finishing this tree specifically and the other one. I mean, photographer Taylor just showed it off. What are we looking at here? What goes into all this?
Well, this is inspired kind of like a winter wonderland. So kind of an ice frosted tree. You know, everything has crystals and there's mirrors and just kind of like a glistening Star of Bethlehem almost.
I love that. And it truly, I mean, every different way I look in the hotel, it's different, but it all ties in together. And that's because of, like you referenced, Kelly, there's weddings, there's showers, there's things happening. So you have to design it in a different way every year, now in your third year, but still keep it not basic, but normal enough to match maybe a wedding.
Yes, it always has to evolve, but still have, you know, that Hotel Bethlehem feel and that tradition, and a lot of people look for that. So, you know, we have to keep everybody happy, and yeah.
Well, thank you both so much for joining us. We're running out of time, so what better way to end it than to finish the tree here? So I'm going to take it, and Anthony, I need you to point to where I need to put this because you spent time doing this.
I think a branch right when you first walk in to see.
Right here.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just going to throw that right there. And Anthony, yes, please fix it. Yes. I told him, I go, please. I know you have worked on this all night, and me putting it on. And then, of course, you two throw yours on right here.
He's winding it so it doesn't fall off.
So it doesn't fall off. It's genius. Another tip, he taught us how to do an arrangement. Now a Christmas tree, wind it up and put it right. Have to hide the string, you said.
Yeah, so that way it looks like it's all part of the tree.
I'm learning so much about decorating. I'm now on my list. I'm going to buy a new arrangement to put together. I now know to hide the string, twist it around. All things we've been learning all morning long at Hotel Bethlehem. Guys, you have to come check it out. And I have to ask you, you know, I always throw questions at you. Did you start decorating for Christmas yet? I did.
I did too. I started. I have a mix of greens and pumpkins, which is just ridiculous, but...
Greens and pumpkins. I love it. I don't decorate, Sydney. That's the thing you'll learn about me. I don't decorate, so no.
So you're good.
I'm fine.
And I only have...
It's okay. I'll decorate for the two of us. It's fine.
All I have is a Christmas mat in front of my kitchen sink.
Okay, well, that's a start.
It's a start.
Something, yep, something
It's
to check
something.
off the list. Yeah. My house does not look like the Hotel Bethlehem, I'll tell you that much.
Nothing does.
Yeah, even when I'm finished, it doesn't. So.
It doesn't.
Thank you, Sydney.